Hello, hi. How's it going today? Anchor, irony, moving. There we go. Much better. What's up? What's up? So I'm doing the same thing that I did before. I'm gonna start going from here, backwards in the days. I'm not sure how it's going to come out today, but there's a bit of I fucking have a lot of them, man. I don't know if it's the reading I've been doing. I didn't read today. It's fine. It's fine. I read a lot yesterday. Cut. So, fun thing before we go anywhere, the video of today is going to be sleeping after adding new exercises to the day. A new routine brings different stuff. Here it is down here. All right. Before anything, man, like I saw a comment today that cracked me up, and I kind of want to remind all of you that whoever's watching this, man, this is entertainment. What best form of entertainment is there but some random dude just kind of like exploring trying to articulate his thoughts, feelings, emotions, presence, all that stuff in order to fully kind of like be harmonious with the things that he truly likes and to be fully capable of actually engaging with them through life, with people, with everything. I don't know. I feel like it's one of the most entertaining things ever. Keep in mind, I'm very much trying my best to do a lot of things, and my day starts in the morning with with a routine where I establish what I have to do, with some meditation, with some exercise, and then I go to work, and then I code for 6 hours to 8 hours, and then after that, I'm either working on my platform's code, or I'm working on like some client's code. So I'm either building a website for a client, or I'm building a website for myself. That I'm building the platform for myself. And then after that, we kind of like come, we eat, we feed the cats, we rest a bit, and then I work a bit more on my business and the business side of it and the pitching and the selling. And after that, I take a break, I read in that break, and after that, make some videos. And after that, I go back to working on some business stuff. And by that time, it's 11 o'clock. But the voice note the note that I had here, the video, is basically I just really wanted to like I don't know, man. The comment was, bro, you have ADD. You really have to plan your videos better. And I wanted to stress on the fact that these videos are not planned at all. That's the whole point. The whole point is for me to kind of like think of something in the day, take a note of it. For some reason, it was interesting, and to kind of discuss it with myself. And I figured it'll be a good way for me to build rapport with people online because at one point, there's going to be people that want to know who the fuck I am. And I don't want to show my Instagram account is not personal, it's more a lifestyle choice. And it's more about my adventures and shit like this. And this is an adventure, but this is completely like this is different than engaging directly with the world and experiencing the world. This is me trying to create something to bring to the world, to bring life to this world. But anyways, the last 3 days, I've been exhausted a bit too much. And the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were kind of like flowy beautifully. Like I'd wake up early in the morning. On Monday, I woke up by 6. Tuesday, I woke up by 5:30. And by Wednesday, I had been up by like 5. And I would like do my morning routine, go work. It was amazing, but it was exhausting. And how do I know that I'm exhausting? Forget the sleeping part. The sleeping part doesn't really exhaust me. What when I realize I'm exhausted is when my brain at night. I The best way I can say it is when I lose my full determination. When I lose my what's that ability where you kind of like decide I don't want this, and even though your mind is saying let's just do this instead, and then I like strongly am able to kind of like detach and just do whatever I say I wanted. But it's easy. After the day is done, around 10 o'clock at night, and I have to go to sleep, the best option is to read or to just kind of like preferably talk to somebody you know, you care about, share something with somebody. And even though these YouTube videos are kind of like filling in that gap of engagement with the world or with somebody, it really is still just me, myself, and I, just engaging with the camera and I'm trying my best not to look at myself even when I'm looking at this is me looking at myself, this is me looking at you guys. So all of these are just kind of like the active approach that I have to, I don't know, just letting out, I guess, to build a certain aura around the connection that I want to create in this world or the expression I want to build. But anyways, so like there's a certain like gap of emptiness, loneliness, uh, which I really don't mind. But when I'm exhausted, what my mind starts doing is basically picking up the phone, which is like the habits that we have, switching to YouTube when there are tabs instead of reading what I'm reading. And my decision making process basically is just completely depleted. There's no energy for me to make any decision myself. So my mind kind of goes through the habits that have been built over the years. You're talking, man, we've been having like whoever has a smartphone, the day you started having a smartphone till like the day you decide that you want to do different things in your life. It's a long fucking stretch. It's a long fucking stretch. Like, I don't know, for me, it's about 13, 14 years where I'm like, hey, on the phone doing stuff. And there were years where all I did was the phone. I remember there were years where my friends would be like hanging out with me. And I'll just literally be sitting on the same table playing a game that's so fucking stupid. But it becomes one of those like the comfort zone shit, right? Like, no, it, the phone becomes your comfort zone. The phone becomes your kind of like extracted identity into how like this is something I know I'm familiar with. I don't want new things. I want to just do stuff. But like you don't really do anything when you're like watching reels or watching YouTube. And I don't know. That's when I start basically like I start realizing that I'm exhausted. And naturally, nobody watches reels and stops after 10, 20 of them. You kind of watch for hours. And so I end up falling asleep after 12, 12:30. So to wake up at 5, it's no longer a thing. I don't hear the phone anymore, right? And so like it's just like how when I woke up late, I was upset the first time. The second time, I was like something's off, and then I reflected on the fact that I've been watching reels the day before, and then I kind of like looked at myself and was like, "Are you really taking a break when you take a break?" Because the day I haven't spent a day doing nothing. Well, since December, December was good, but like I was really actively like reading stuff and pushing for stuff to be done as well. So I don't know, like relaxing, chilling. I don't have this whole sitting with friends kind of thing. My friends tend to, I don't know, just irk me. And sitting alone, man, is always fun for me. I tend to do that every chance I can, but all I do is kind of go sit in front of the ocean. And then, I don't know, late at night, what do people do before falling asleep? Because if I sleep at 10, I wake up at 2, right? So I have to force something till 11. But by that time, I'm completely depleted, man. I can't, my mind still hasn't acquired the skill to actually be able to still engage the way I want. So, what do we do with these times? So, last week I tried to switch these videos back to actually like doing the reading first and then the videos last. And the videos give me energy, but they don't allow me to focus when reading. But maybe if I put reading at the end of the actual calendar day, the day's calendar, then it allows me to kind of like always have something to revert to. But then I need another book that's more serious to read at some point at night or in the day. So that at the very least, that's the accumulation plot, like one book for me to learn and one book for me to enjoy. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Because the books I'm reading require my thought process to be engaged with the book. But there are other books that are more stories, and those books kind of like flow beautifully. So maybe I should choose a book that flows or that's just telling a story instead of me thinking and read that at night. So I'll be able to, so we came up with a solution. even though I went randomly on tangents, we kind of like came up with a decent thought that could be that we could use in order for us to engage differently. So as my will to read is still there, but the books that I'm learning from and taking notes from and thinking and like having a pen next to me in order to like mark stuff on the book and like it needs to look like I've done work on it for me to feel like I've accomplished the book. And every like chapter has to come with its own lesson and I have to write a note down about it. And there's a certain engagement that I do. So like some books are heavy, some books are okay, but like at night after videos, after making these videos, that's where I feel like exhausted. Before the videos, I can actually do the books, then the videos would be awesome. So I won't have to actually worry about the thinking process. But then after that, instead of watching reels, I can just like read some good book, some chill, like more story, my life story, biography crap. Cool beans. This is a video. Why the fuck not?